హైదరాబాద్ హైటెక్ సిటీలో సంగీత నృత్య మహోత్సవం రామాయణ కల్ప వృక్ష కార్యక్రమాన్ని సిసిఆర్టీ క్యాంపస్లో లోక్సభ సభ్యులు తేజస్వి సూర్య ప్రారంభించారు. ఈ సందర్భంగా ప్రముఖ నర్తకి డాక్టర్ ఆనంద శంకర్ జయంత్ మాట్లాడుతూ, శంకరానంద కళాక్షేత్రం నాట్యారంభ సంస్థల ఆధ్వర్యంలో భారత ప్రభుత్వ సాంస్కృతిక మంత్రిత్వ శాఖ మద్దతుతో నిర్వహిస్తున్న ఈ 3 రోజుల ఉత్సవంలో భారతీయ సాంప్రదాయ కళలు, కళారూపాలు ప్రదర్శించబడతాయి. ఈ ఉత్సవం దేశంలోని అత్యుత్తమ శాస్త్రీయ కళాకారుల ప్రదర్శనలకు వేదిక అవుతుంది అన్నారు. రామాయణ కల్పవృక్షం మన జీవితంలోని శ్రీరాముని చైతన్యాన్ని తిరిగి తీసుకువస్తుందని, ఈ 3 రోజులు రాముడి పాత్రను నృత్యం, సంగీతం, హరికథ ప్రదర్శనల ద్వారా పరిచయం చేయనున్నామని, పండితుల ప్రేరణాత్మక ఉపన్యాసాలు, ప్రదర్శనలు, హస్తకళలు తదితర ఎన్నో అంశాలను ఈ ఉత్సవం కళలు, ఆధ్యాత్మికతతో శ్రీరాముడి తాత్విక బోధనలను తెలియజేస్తుందని అన్నారు.
సోమకుని పును చంపిన ఆ మత్స్యమూర్తి మన పక్షముండగా, సోమకుని పును చంపిన ఆ మత్స్యమూర్తి మన పక్షముండగా.
It would be if every MP and MLA in our country had so much knowledge and so much of fire, that flame, our country would be a reward for his heart would be to follow whatever he had beautifully advised. He is actually a Jnana Vriddha. He is very young in age, but Jnana Vriddha, Vayo Balaha, Jnana Vriddha, in Ramayana it comes, right? So I just pray God that I think it is the punya of his grandmother Sundarakanda Parayana that she has been blessed with such a great grandson, beautiful things. Look at the way, the knowledge and the heart, it's not just scholarship. Whatever he spoke right now, he wants us to do it, and he is doing it. It's a product of samskara and samskriti and not just academic scholarship. So I'm supposed to talk on the book for a minute, so I'll just conclude. When he spoke about the inclusiveness about Rama and about how each and every region has owns, talks as if they own the deity Rama or Krishna or Shiva. Likewise, of late there has been some noise about our Carnatic music being dominated by a particular caste or a religion or a creed or something like that. I had an inner kind of a query if it was really true or not. So that search and research and re-research into the path of truth has been brought out humbly by the beloved grace of my Guru Shri Anna and by the instructions of Shri Vijayendra Saraswati Swamigal of Kanchimat, in the form of this book called Sangeeta Saujanyam. Saujanya means harmony. This is to show how most inclusive, all-inclusive our Carnatic music, classical music has been right from the Vedic period to the Ramayana times and the Mahabharata times, down their way to Bhuvi Srishtaha. Sangeeta Saujanya, and I'm so happy that such a knowledgeable person, such a person who is interested in our deep arts and culture is releasing this in Hyderabad. We had the book launched in Madras last December 2024. Now he shall be releasing it, and I'm thankful to Rama, the compassionate, most compassionate, beloved Rama, for having made this possible. Thank you so much, Tejasvi Surya ji.
Our children and the present and the upcoming generation is what will lay the foundations upon which this great civilization and culture will continue to live on. On behalf of all of you, and on behalf of a lot of millions and millions of Sanatani Hindus who cherish and hold dear to putting together events and event organization is something that I do as a everyday exercise. I know how difficult it is to bring together all of these different elements and pull off in organizing an event of this scale. I thank all of you. Many a times what happens is we always end up thanking people on the stage, but it's always the Kala Rasikas like all of you who come and make the event a huge success. I want to thank all of you, because without your participation, without your patronage, events of this kind, you used the word cultural economy, this will not sustain without patronage from people like you. Thank you so much for actually coming together and making this event possible. When I was asked to be a part of this event, come and inaugurate this, I was thrilled. In my case, I come from Karnataka, the land of his Parama Bhakta Hanumanta, and our saga, our journey, our sojourn with Rama and Ramayana is so intertwined that not only did we play a vital part in the time and age of Hanumanta, but even much recently, the founder of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, Pejavara Swamiji, he hailed from Karnataka, and it was that vision that led to the construction and the consecration of the Bhavya Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. It was again the land of Karnataka which again gave the Krishna Shila, out of which the Bhavya Murti of the Ram Mandir was crafted, and even the sculptor hailed from Karnataka, so there is no way on earth I would have missed inaugurating a Ramayana Kalpavruksha event. Even in the most, I would say, profound essays written by Ram Manohar Lohia, titled Rama, Krishna and Shiva, Lohia ji mentions how for over multiple generations, centuries, the stories, the legends, the myths, the itihasa of Rama, Krishna and Shiva has captured the minds of millions and millions of Bharatiyas, of how subconsciously it has become a yardstick of how we must live our lives, and how these three entities of Rama, Krishna and Shiva has also united the country culturally, socially and spiritually. And today, when we all have come together to reflect and celebrate the spirit of Rama, the story of Sri Rama, in multi-dimensional facets, through art, through lectures, through scholarship, through speeches, through dance and music, it is only a reminder of how these two great epics, these two itihasas, have been the central backbone of the country's, the civilization's cultural heritage. We have danced, we have sung, we have wept with sorrow, and we have also lifted ourselves up with the stories of Rama and Krishna. Many a times I wonder whether these itihasas have only an academic value, or whether it is just a story, or is there any higher significance in our individual lives when we read through all of them. But I still remember how my grandmother would with all piety and piousness do the Sundarakanda Parayana, and how she would get immense strength out of the Parayana to face the trials and tribulations of life. Akka, I was so overjoyed to know that while celebrating Ramayana and making all of us a part of this celebration, you truly embody the spirit of deriving strength from our epics, because I did not know that you are a cancer survivor who literally has danced through cancer. And I was told just a few months ago you even had stents put in your heart, 4 stents put in your heart, and still you have made this evening possible. We don't have to go beyond Ananda Akka's example of the kind of strength one can derive from the stories, the itihasas, the epics that give us. For a political mind like Lohia, the Ramayana can be a very interesting social political project that brought the country together. For an artist, like in the last few hundred years, every region of this country, every language of this country has had multiple, numerous retellings of Ramayana, and people never get bored of these retellings. For an administrator, for a statesman, the conversation between Bharata and Rama in the Ayodhya Kanda is a lesson in statescraft. And for a keen student of political science, of statecraft again, the conversation between Rama and Lakshmana at the fag end of Ramayana is again a lesson in how one should govern. The dharma of a king, the duties of a Raja. For somebody who is deeply passionate about fine arts, Valmiki's Ramayana offers at every instance, every verse can be an inspiration for a new painting. For a musician, from Tyagaraja to Muthuswami Dikshitar, to modern bands like Colonial Cousins, the stories, the songs of Ramayana have always been an enduring inspiration. For children, I still remember, at least for most of us in the south of India, the very first introduction to Rama and Krishna happens when we are mere toddlers of 3 years or 4 years old, when irrespective of your gender, every boy and every girl is made to wear the Vesha of a Rama or a Krishna. In every household, we will have a picture of a small baby, 2 years or 3 years old, 4 years old, barely able to talk, barely able to walk, dressed up as Rama and Krishna. And that is where the cultural immersion begins. We may not have heard of the greatest of great kings who conquered great territories, but Swami Vivekananda writes that the average Indian may have been illiterate, but he will tell you in exact detail the conversation that took place between.
Please like, share and subscribe G3 Media.